a tasty bite-sized snack that also happens to be a healthier option for your big game watch party. Here to share her roast veggie polenta bites, we welcome back professional caterer Alison Tucker. Always so nice to see you.
How's it going?
It smells really good. I mean, we're talking about a semi-healthy option. But
this is a really healthy option.
This is yummy.
Here's what happened is I have a client who is having a big party, and she wants a lot of little bites, which you know is my specialty.
The best.
And she doesn't want anything with dips. She doesn't want anything that has to be built.
Okay.
So she asked me to come up with something that was sort of stuffed, that was kind of all in. It's just one tasty bite.
Have all
Grab
the flavor
and
already
go.
in there.
She said, I want people to be amazed with something really simple.
You're up to the challenge.
Bring me.
Bring it on. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to preheat the oven to 425 degrees, get it really hot. And then we're going to roast some vegetables. Okay. So I have a half of a red onion here and 1 bell pepper. Okay. And I've chopped up some garlic real small. I've put the garlic and some olive oil.
Yum.
And just sort of mix that around.
Okay.
And then some salt.
Easy.
Easy. And this is going to go in the oven and roast for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to add the mushrooms because it cooks at different temperatures.
Yes.
This is like the onions and the red peppers want a long time.
Right.
And the mushrooms, this is a portobello mushroom.
Okay.
And I just cut it into like 1/2-inch pieces. It's going to come down a lot after it cooks.
Right.
So it's okay to leave these.
And you don't want to overdo
bigger.
it and have mushy mushrooms.
You don't want to have it real tiny.
Yeah.
Don't want it mushy.
Okay.
I've also then got some tomatoes.
Look how bright those are. Wow.
And I just cut them and leave them that big.
Okay.
What's going to happen is they're going to kind of disappear in the oven.
Right.
But they're going to get really saucy and really nice. So I'm putting some olive oil on that and some garlic on both of those. I'm also going to do a little bit of balsamic.
Okay.
On everything.
I see we're layering all the flavors in already.
Just coming up.
Okay.
So then I'm going to put, now this has been cooked for 15 minutes already. I'm putting the whole thing back in for 25 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
and look at what happens. Okay.
Caramelization.
So it gets dark. That is brilliant.
Beautiful.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to move on to the polenta.
Okay.
So this is quick cooking polenta. It takes about 7 minutes. First thing you do, I've started it already. First thing you do is you boil 3 cups of water.
Okay.
And you put into that water a teaspoon of salt. Once it comes to a boil, you whisk in 1 cup of polenta.
Okay.
And then you're going to cook it for about 5 minutes. You drop the heat down to a medium heat, and you stir it up, just making sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
That looks perfect.
Which it does a little bit. I then cover it and take it off the heat and let it sit for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And then I put a tablespoon of olive oil, a little more salt in here.
Okay.
Okay. And then
the party begins. Here we go.
Of these roast vegetables.
This is so great. I mean, you're doing things one at a time, but all these steps are super easy.
They're super easy, and though this might feel kind of overwhelming, it makes a bunch, and it's so delicious.
It smells amazing.
Thank you. Okay, so now I have about 10 leaves of basil that I have chiffonaded.
Delish.
And that gets stirred in there. Now you can add some cheese. To those, I added some vegan cheese because I'm working on this as a vegan option. And that's about 3 tablespoons of cheese.
Okay.
This is whatever you want it to be.
That's delish.
So like the vegetables, you can choose your own adventure. Now I have some spray. I put that down, and then I see where this is heading.
Okay.
this mixture out.
I was wondering how we get from the thing in the pot to these perfectly cut out little circles over here.
So this is live television, so it's going to be challenging.
Yep, this is the TV version.
But in real life, it would be really, really easy.
Everything is perfectly combined.
And everything's perfectly combined.
Okay.
And you just sort of mix it, you pat it down into a sheet pan.
Awesome.
Okay? And then you're going to put it in the fridge for a couple of hours.
Okay.
Okay? And then, woo! What you have is this. And from here, you can cut out little bites.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Okay, and then I frequently put it back into the broiler.
Oh, okay.
Under a really hot, this is 2 hours later, right when you're gonna serve it. Or maybe the day, you can even prep these the day before.
Sure, yeah, that's a great idea.
And so right before you're gonna serve them, you put them on a sheet pan, spray it with some oil.
Okay.
3 minutes aside. And this is what we're talking
these.
about.
All right, I gotta get in here.
Okay.
They're so cute.
Thank you.
That's really good. That's really good.
Thank you.
And look how many veggies and nutrients you just packed in there in one little bite.
You wouldn't even know.
We're getting it all done. Thank you, Allison.
Great
to see you. Okay.
Great to see you.
We'll have this recipe and more about Allison on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.